Remember when you were earning 30,000 a month and you thought, if I could just make 1 lakh rupees a month, life would be set? And then you got there, you hit 1 lakh, but 6 months later, it didn't feel like enough. So you pushed for your next 1 lakhs. You came to 2 lakhs, then 3 lakhs, and yet that feeling never goes away. Now, why does it always feel like that you are behind, no matter how much you earn? Because wealth has actually nothing to do with your income. It has everything to do with what you don't spend. Rich versus wealthy. Before we go further, let's get one thing clear. There's a massive difference between being rich and being wealthy. Let me show you what that looks like. The rich guy, he earns 5 lakhs a month, drives a leased BMW, lives in a rented 3 BHK in a prime location. His credit card and EMI bills are 3.5 to 4 lakhs a month, and he pays them off just in time. Every weekend, he is at the newest restaurant, latest phone, expensive watches, international holidays, and big EMIs. He looks successful, but he's one emergency away from panic. He can't take a break, he can't say no to work. He's rich but not free. Now meet the wealthy guy. He also earns 5 lakhs a month, but he's lived below his means for 8 years. Same income, but he saves 3 to 3.5 lakhs every month, and he has invested consistently. Today, he sits on a corpus of 1.5 CR, built quietly without show. No flashy cars, no Instagram lifestyle. But if he wants to quit tomorrow and start something of his own, he can. He has the cushion to take a break, to say no, to start over again, even if he has a family to support. Real wealth is not about what you earn, it's about what you keep. It's about the freedom your money gives you. It's about options. And this is not theory. A recent LinkedIn workforce report revealed that over 70% of professionals are rethinking their careers post-2020, with many taking sabbaticals or shifting to new industries altogether. Harvard Business Review also noted a huge rise in mid-career transitions driven by burnout and reevaluation after COVID. Those who had built wealth, those who had a cushion were able to make those moves. Well, the takeaway here is that rich buys lifestyle, but wealth buys freedom. Now coming to a section 2, the reason why your income will never feel enough and what you can do about it. So why does it feel like no matter how much you make, it is never enough? It's because your lifestyle expands with your income, but your wealth doesn't. Every time your income goes up, your expenses naturally follow the suit, and usually they follow faster. That's the danger of the lifestyle creep. It makes you feel like you're making progress, but you are really just running in place. So what you can do about it? Here's a simple rule to follow. Pay yourself first. The moment you receive your income, set aside a percentage for savings and investments before you spend on anything else. Even if it's just 10%, 20%, or 30%. We know you must have heard this many times, but today is the day when you get to build this habit as a part of your mindset. First, you need to start seeing savings as freedom, not sacrifice. Every rupee you save is buying you time, space, and future choices. Build that mindset where saving 30 to 40% of your income is not good to do, it's your default mode. Automate your investments the day your salary hits. Track your expenses once a month, even for just 30 minutes. And every time your income goes up, don't ask, what can I upgrade? Ask, how much more freedom can I buy? Because at the end of the day, it's not about how rich you look. It's about how long you can stay calm if life throws a curveball. And trust me, life will. Now, this doesn't mean you can't enjoy life. It rather means you need to prioritize wealth building over temporary comforts. By saving consistently and making smart investments, you can build a lifestyle that doesn't depend on a paycheck, but on the wealth you've accumulated. Now, coming to a section 4, the real game, which is endurance, not returns. A lot of people think that investing is hard, that it's all about finding the next big thing, chasing high returns, beating or timing the markets every year, but that's not the real game. The real game is consistency and endurance. Compounding isn't magic because of double-digit returns. It's magic because of how long you stay in the game. Investing 10,000 a month for 30 years, even at 8 to 9% of annual return, builds real wealth. But the hard part is showing up every month, staying invested when markets fall, ignoring noise, distraction, hot tips, fear, and greed. That is where most people give up. They keep switching strategies, stopping and starting and chasing better returns. But the truth is, the ones who win are not the smartest or the fastest. They're the most consistent. So don't obsess over what's the best mutual fund or which stock will go 5x. Obsess over this. Can I make investing a habit? Can I make it boring, automatic, and consistent month after month, year after year? Because once you do that, wealth builds itself. Not overnight, but inevitably. So if there is one thing that you can take away from this video, let it be this. Wealth isn't built by earning more, it is built by needing less. It's not about how much you make, it's about how much freedom you've created. The freedom to pause, to pivot, to protect your peace. And that comes from building a habit of saving, living below your means, and investing consistently, even if it feels small. Because in the long run, wealth is not the money you spend, it's actually the money you don't have. Subscribe the channel now and download the Appreciate app.
Investment in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.